Hospitality expert, and you came all the way from Berkeley to be with us today, so thank you very much.
Sure.
The holidays are a very important time, especially for wanting to have parties, and I'm learning, this is my first year I've actually started hosting this type of stuff, and so you have great ideas for us to help make life a little bit easier and also tastier.
For sure. My friends are always asking me, what's a good hors d'oeuvre I can serve at the beginning of the party? And so these are 3 super easy hors d'oeuvres that you can make without too much trouble.
Yes.
And they're super delicious and very impressive.
Those are your 3. You want delicious and impressive.
Delicious,
right?
impressive, and easy. So I'm going to start out with this, and the theme is pork. All 3 of these are made with pork.
Perfect.
So I'm going to start out showing you how to make these homemade baguette toasts. You just slice them up, you lay them out, you put a little olive oil.
Just pure olive oil?
Yeah, and then some salt and pepper, and this goes in the oven at 325 for about 10 to 15 minutes. You want it to be golden like this, okay? So once they're ready, all you do is you take a little pork pate, and then you put a little cornichons, these sliced up little tiny pickles.
Where do you find those at?
They're at pretty much at every market, Safeway, anything like that, we'll have them.
Perfect.
And then these are little red onion pickles that we made with just thinly sliced red onion, a little red wine vinegar, and some salt and sugar. And you can let them sit for an hour, or you can do it overnight or for a couple days. These will last a long time.
Ooh, okay.
So that's so easy and it's so delicious. I'm going to make more of those and we'll taste them later.
Perfect.
So this one is prosciutto wrapped around fresh goat cheese.
This one I'm excited to try.
That's so good. And I tasted this kind of thing for the first time when I was backpacking in all over Europe in college with some friends. And you just take this little ball of fresh goat cheese, you just scoop up little balls, and you wrap it in the prosciutto. And then you just put it on your little platter here. And then it gets lots of pepper. You want lots of pepper.
Okay.
Make that this one's a little bigger than the others. And then once you've lined them all up, you just drizzle them with olive oil. And you put these fresh herbs, the rosemary and oregano and thyme, to marinate it. And you can marinate it for an hour or a day or even 2 days.
Okay.
Serve it at room temperature, easy, delicious.
And
the final one is this bacon wrapped around water chestnuts. All you do is take a water chestnut and a half a piece of bacon, and you wrap it up. And you put a toothpick in it, and you put these in the oven for about a half hour at 400, maybe 20, 25 minutes. You want them to be crispy like this.
Right.
And the great thing about these is you can make them in advance, you can cook them in advance. And then you can reheat them to serve, and they'll be just as good. We also use a little bit of soy sauce to make it saltier.
Amazing, quick, simple, impressive, easy. And tasty, right?
Yeah, easy, delicious, impressive.
Okay.
You got to try these. Prosciutto wrapped around goat cheese, the pate with whole grain mustard on a homemade baguette toast. These are amazing. Some people call these dragons on horseback. I don't know why, because there's no dragons and there's no horses. But my friends Gabrielle and Gail both make these at parties, and everyone always goes crazy. You know, you eat all of them, and then you're not hungry for anything else, and you want to keep eating them. And these are fresh out of the oven, so don't eat these yet because they're too hot. But I say go for it. Just attack.
What's on the inside of this again?
It's a water chestnut.
Like a little crunchy,
but
right?
it's one of those things, it's more than the sum of its parts. Like, you know, some things you put a couple flavors together and it like becomes something greater than you would imagine. And this is one of those combinations. Goat cheese and beets is another one. Like, you know, even meat and potatoes, steak and potatoes. It's like more than the sum of its parts.
What's the pate made out of?
It's pork, and so, you know, it's got like spices and, you know, pate. We don't want to talk about it. That's, it's not, you know, the most appetizing conversation.
You don't want to know how the sausage is made. You don't want to know how the pate
organ meats, and it's, you know, it's a little funky, but it's really delicious.
I love the pop of color on top.
Yeah, you got to have a little bit of the red onion is great, and you can use these. You can use the baguette toasts to make other kinds of hors d'oeuvres. You can put anything on those, but they just add a fresher, homemade taste to things.
Am I unique at all if I keep going for the bacon?
No.